Hello, Nick Park from Evangelical Alliance here, and this is our weekly message. It's Friday, but Sunday's coming. Today, of course, is day of the big storm. I'm recording this on Thursday afternoon, late Thursday afternoon, and you wouldn't believe there's a big storm coming, but there's a red storm warning, and by the time you're watching this video, it should have hit us already. So stay safe there. Just wanted to do a quick update today on something we talked about a few weeks ago, and that is the whole thing about the assisted dying, assisted suicide, and how there have been attempts. People have been lobbying to have the law changed here. It's well on the way now. The MPs have voted to change the law in the United Kingdom, and we really are praying that the same thing will not happen in Ireland, because we value life. We value life at the beginning of life, even with the child in the womb, and we value life right at the end. We just wanted to bring a quick update, because now, after the election, we have a programme for government has now been put together. The parties that are going to form the next government, the coalition, is put together, and soon it's going to be motoring ahead with a whole programme of finance and legislation and a host of other things as well. Now, one of the good things is that so far in the whole programme for government, and it's quite a long document, a lot of pages to it, there does not appear to be any reference whatsoever to the subject of bringing in assisted suicide or assisted dying. So for me, that is certainly a good sign that it's not listed as a priority. It's not something that is high up on the government's agenda, and there's a lot that is on their agenda. There is, of course, there is a commitment to actually improve palliative care, and that again is a wonderful thing, that for those who are terminally ill and those at the end of their lives, rather than trying to assist them to commit suicide or even pressurize people into committing suicide by making them feel they're useless and not wanted, it's rather the priority should be to enhance the medical care that people at that stage of their life receive. So for us, it's good news that it's not listed in the programme for government. It's good news that palliative care is included in the programme for government. It's also good news that the way the coalition has been put together, and we may disagree with different politicians and different parties in many ways, but some of the politicians, including some of the independent politicians that are now part of making up the government and whose support is necessary to have a stable government now, have expressed themselves as being very opposed to any change in the law to allow assisted suicide. And as we did mention last time we talked about this subject, the Member of Parliament, the TD that was most pushing for assisted suicide, lost his seat in the election and has no say on the issue within our Parliament anymore anyway. So I would say our position on this now is cautiously optimistic, but we as people of God, as Christians, we need to remain vigilant. And so as the new health minister is announced, we will be sending a copy of our EAI statement. We will be sending that through to the new Taoiseach, Micheál Martin, and also to the new health minister. So I would ask you please to continue to pray about this. As we say, we have reasons for optimism, cautious optimism on this subject, but there are those who are still going to be pushing for assisted suicide to be introduced. We've said very clearly all along at Evangelical Alliance Ireland that we believe that would be a really foolish step, because we believe that life is so precious that we have to respect life. And once we start saying some lives are not worth living, we really undermine all the efforts that people are trying to put into ending and curtailing the suicide epidemic that we have in Ireland at present. So cautious optimism. Let's keep praying in Jesus' name. It might be Friday, but Sunday's coming.